USS Jackson radar specialist says UAP emerged from the ocean. U.S. Navy Senior Chief Operations Specialist Alejandro Wiggins has come forward to share his first-hand UAP sighting, according to George Knapp from 8 News Now. A witness to the unidentified aerial phenomena UAP, what we call UFOs of course, captured on camera aboard a U.S. warship off the coast of Southern California, is now speaking about his close encounter with a craft that he said emerged from the ocean. The video, recorded by Navy sailors, made headlines, and coincidentally one of the witnesses of the unexplained event is from Las Vegas. The original Tic Tac incident, which proved to be one of the most consequential UFO incidents of all time, occurred off the coast of Southern California in 2004. It was first investigated by a secret program based in Las Vegas, managed by the Defense Intelligence Agency. The new video is strikingly similar to that famed incident, but was documented by a crew of the USS Jackson in February 2023 in the very same waters. In the most recent congressional hearing into the UAP, Rear Admiral Timothy Gallett, a retired U.S. Navy officer, encouraged witnesses to step forward. Senior Chief Operations Specialist Alejandro Wiggins, a 23-year-old Navy veteran, did so. Wiggins heard that video of the new incident had been circulating and was put in contact with Jeremy Corbell. The filmmaker had first released video of the latest incident on the podcast Weaponized. Wiggins shared detail about the encounter and his connection to Las Vegas, where he grew up. He said, "I grew up in Las Vegas, then went to Cheyenne High School," he said, noting that he had been watching 8 News Now Chief Investigative Reporter George Knapp's reporting since his hair was as dark as Wiggins. His family also served in the military. His father, Wiggins said, worked security in the Nevada desert at Area 51. In February 2023, Wiggins was the senior chief and radar specialist on the USS Jackson, an air traffic controller for the Navy. His main job was identifying what might be in the air near the ship. He and others in the USS Jackson's Combat Information Center saw curious objects on their screens. Wiggins wanted to get eyes on whatever it was and went out to take a look. He said, "To my surprise, which is something I've never witnessed, was a light I noticed on the horizon. It looked as if it were surfacing out of the water and going up," Wiggins recalled. He said he jammed back to the combat center and took a closer look at the Sapphire system, which is a thermal sensor, not a camera. The sensor detected not just one but 2 tic-tac shaped objects. Neither showed any hint of exhaust or any known propulsion system. "We only saw the one, and then we saw the second one," Wiggins recounted. "It was only when we zoom out that we realized, holy crap, there's 2 more out there, a total of 4. And Wiggins said the 4 of them suddenly took off to the northeast simultaneously. He called it 2 steps behind instantaneous. Myrick von Rennenkamp, a former U.S. Defense and State Department analyst, scoured air traffic records, finding no planes or helicopters that might explain the 4 objects seen by the Navy crew. Wiggins clarified that he is not a whistleblower, but rather a witness. He said he loved his years with the Navy. The ship did not file any formal notice about the incident because the Tic Tacs weren't close enough to the ship and did not display hostile intent. As for the Pentagon's UFO office, the All Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, or AARO, current and former military personnel, have said they do not trust that operation. Wiggins served on the USS Omaha, one of the 10 Navy warships buzzed by dozens of unidentified objects in the same area in 2019. Radar returns and thermal images documented multiple large circular objects around the USS Omaha for over an hour. One of them disappeared into the sea. "I'm skeptical myself as to what I saw that day," Wiggins said. "Maybe one day I'll know what that was, and I'll be like 80 or 90 years old, and it'll be normalized like the stealth fighter or Area 51. At some point, it'll be public, but then I'll be old," he said. This is from George Knapp, 8 News Now on Collective Spark. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.